Hello guys, I'm your author. How are you all? Today I come with very new story with very new content. I'm sure you all like it. So let's get started. Yes, Taehyung, why you call me? Door open and one beauty entered the hall. Taehyung, slow down. Hold his hand and said, Jimin, what happened? Look at him and ask. Taehyung looked here and there, but he didn't find someone. Taehyung listened to me carefully. Jimin nodded. Taehyung, today I'm going to talk with Jungkook. Said Jimin, huh? But why? Taehyung, I tell him, send your parents my house. Now I can't stay away from him. Said Jimin, shocked. Jimin, I think you are mad. Said Taehyung, what happened? Jimin, I think you don't know uncle don't like poor people's. Said Taehyung, my Jungkook is not poor. I feel bad for him. Jimin smiled. Jimin, I know Jungkook is good-natured boy, but you know Uncle very well. Said Taehyung, my dad loved me very much. I'm sure he'd say yes for this marriage. Smiled and said, Jimin, are you sure? Taehyung, yes. Suddenly there one man come. Taehyung, see him and hurriedly stand up. He said, Taehyung, good morning, Dad. Mr. Kim, morning, son. Smile and sit down. Jimin stand up and about to go, but Taehyung hold his hand and nodded as no. Mr. Kim, what's the matter? Look at him and ask. Taehyung took a deep breath. Jimin also sit beside him. Taehyung, Dad, I want to talk with you. Looked down and said, Mr. Kim, tell me. Look at him and ask, Taehyung, I like someone and I want to marry him. He's looking down, playing his fingers, and said, Same the moment there one man come who wear man's suit looks great. Jimmy look at him and hurriedly looking down like he don't have courage to look at him. Mr. Kim, Taehyung, I'm listening, said Taehyung, I'm saying I like someone and I want to marry him. He also loved me very much. Hurriedly said, What's the name? Taehyung, Yoongi Hyung, his name is Chan Jungkook. He nodded, Mr. Kim, so call them tomorrow. First I meet, then I think about it. Big smile appeared on Taehyung's face because he think finally his dad is ready for meeting him. Taehyung, thank you so much, Dad. Hurriedly said. Mr. Kim just nodded. He stand up. Mr. Kim, I am going, but Yoongi come on time. Yoongi, okay, Dad. Said he sees him in home. That's why. Don't have plan to go office. Jimin, Taehyung, I am going. Stand up and about to go, but Ting hold his hand. Jimin, you stop it, okay? Sit here. I'm going to call Jungkook. Sit and go behind Jimin. Don't have courage to look at him. Yoongi, well, I don't think in white color uh, you looks that much pretty. Said Jimin, feels fully red like tomato. Yoongi, I think I'm talking with you. Jimin, I am going. Please tell to Taehyung I have some work. Sit and hurriedly go. Behind Yoongi rest his head on couch back and chuckled. He closed his eyes, Yoongi in mind. In whole life came Yoongi only think about someone. And he is the park Jimin. Think and smile while he sit time and go office because you know Jimin is not here. Yeah, so he also go next day and the next second text will be second scene. Okay. Next day. Ting looking very happy, door open and one boy entered the house with his mom. Ting, hello auntie, I'm Taehyung. He respectively sit and smile. Mrs. Jin, nice to meet you, son. Taehyung smiled. Taehyung, please come. Jungkook smiled. Taehyung looked down. You know, Jungkook looked at him. Both each other very much. They sit on the couch. Taehyung, need anything? Look at Mrs. Jin, who smiled and nodded as no. He nodded. Suddenly there Yoongi come. Taehyung, Jungkook, he's Yoongi Hyung. Jungkook hurriedly stand up. Yoongi, sit down, boy. Said Jungkook, I am Jan Jungkook. I study university last semester. I am the senior of Taehyung. Said Yoongi, smile, Yoongi, very nice. Said Taehyung, thank you so much. Said Yoongi, well, you can call me Hyung. Said Jungkook, thanks. Taehyung, Hyung, where is dad? Yoongi, he is coming. Mysteriously call him, that's why he is talking with him. But don't worry, he is coming. He said. Taehyung smiled and nodded. Thing in mind. I told you, Jimin, my family likes Jungkook and his family, and see, I am right. Think and smile. Next moment, one man entered the living room. Jungkook stand up. He is Mr. Kim, Korea's number one businessman. Jungkook, hello, sir, said Mr. Kim, nodded and sat down. Jungkook also. Mr. Kim, what is your name? Jungkook, myself, Jun Jungkook. He nodded. Mr. Kim, no, Mr. Jun Jungkook. Now, how you both know to each other? Jungkook, we studied same university. He nodded. Mr. Kim, and same class? Asked. Well, he nodded as no. Uh, Jungkook Tiang is first year student, but next month, my uni going to complete. Mr. Kim, oh, I see, said Sir Tiang very much, and I promise you will always stay happy with me. Yoongi clearly in Jungkook's eyes proof looked into his eyes and said, Jungkook, huh, what you said? Mr. Kim, I said I want proof. He again said, Jungkook, I didn't understand. You know Taehyung's status, so can you give him same the status? Said Jungkook don't have any answer. Taehyung shocked. Taehyung, Dad, I don't want this status, okay? Don't between us. No one speak. Said Taehyung get scared. Jungkook, sir, I don't know anything what's going on your mind, but I give Taehyung respect. Mr. Kim, no, this is not the answer of my question. Said Taehyung shocked. He hold Yoongi arm. Yoongi, calm down, Taehyung. Mr. Kim, I'm sure you saw that much big house first time. Am I right? Jungkook shocked like he didn't understand what he's saying. Mr. Jin eyes get teary. Mr. Kim, how you think Korea's number one businessman gave his son to the boy? Said Jungkook sadly chuckled. Dad, don't think like that. Jungkook's future is very bright. Hurriedly said Mr. Kim, if his future bright, so first become successful, then come here. Mrs. Jen wanted to say something, but she didn't speak because of his son. Taehyung, Dad, he again said, Mr. Kim, you don't know these, they want your just. Taehyung start crying because he know how much Jungkook is. Taehyung, Dad, you are saying, joined both hands in front of his dad and said, Mr. Kim, look at their clothes. मैं वॉइस ओवर करने angrily Jungkook hold his mom hand. Mr. Kim Jungkook enough said Mr. Kim, look at him now. Jungkook stand up. Taehyung look at him with teary eyes. Jungkook, I come here because Taehyung you told me angrily. Taehyung looking down because he Jungkook come his house. Jungkook and Mr. Kim, I know you are a businessman and I'm not you. And I'm not like you. Stay here. I am not. You stay here and I stay at village, but I never give you permission to talk about myself. Mr. Kim look at him. Okay, then get out of my house and my son. Natyang feel I am going and never come back. Let's go, mom. Hold his mom hand and said, behind his, but no one listen. But Jungkook did look at him. He hated Taehyung very much, but he also his mother. He can't see his mom like this. That's why he silently go. Behind Taehyung loudly start. Mr. Kim stand up and about to go, but stop because Yoongi said, Yoongi, can I ask you something? Serious tone. Mr. Kim look at him. Yoongi, you know very well about Jungkook's status and also know his future was very bright. If you want to say no, so why you call them home, huh? Mr. Kim start to laughing. Mr. Kim, I want to tell him his place. Yoongi, huh? Yes, I want to show him his place. Yoongi, it's mean you already planned everything. Hurriedly asked Mr. Kim, I am successful businessman, Yoongi said. Taehyung, you succeed in every field, but you are as of an said Mr. Kim, go your room. He sadly sees his dad who doesn't know the meaning of happiness and he'll run from there. And then the next scene will be start. Okay. Jimin entered the room. He's calling Tiang, but he didn't attend the calls. That's why he come his house. He see Tiang and shocked. He opened his eyes, tears rolling down. Jimin Taehyung, he loudly called his name, but Tiang didn't move. Jimin hold his hand, make him sit on the couch. Hmm. Jimin, what happened? Tiang. J- J- Jungkook, leave me. Again tears rolling down and said, Jimin shocked. Jimin, huh? But why? Tiang tell him everything. Jimin frees his place. Tiang, Jimin, I feel like I feel here. Point to the side and said, Jimin, freeze his place. Jimin, calm down. I'm sure he come back to you because he also you. Tiang, I call him 100 plus 1,000 plus times, but he didn't attend my calls. Jimin, he need time. No, his mom said he go out of country and help of his hand and start crying. Jimin don't know how he tell him. And Jimin shocked to see Tiang. It's been 4 years Tiang didn't come out his room. He missed Jungkook very much. After 4 days later, Jimin come his house. His face fully and Mr. Kim didn't come his room once time. Tiang Jungkook very much. He said dream of spending good times with him, but his dad him. Jimin hold his hand. Jimin, calm down. Jimin, see, I wear the same hoodie which Jungkook gift me. Said Jimin silently see him. Tiang, I my hands many times because Jungkook my hands. This time Tiang look like a person. Jimin, calm down. Calm down. Tiang, still speaking. Next moment, Jimin Tiang, he loudly start crying. Jimin also, he can't see Tiang like this, like he don't have courage. He know how much he him. Yoongi see everything, but he don't have courage to face Tiang. He go, but he know in future what he have to do. And then this is the fourth scene of this FF. After 5 years later, one boy stand up in front of London University. He is lost in his thoughts. Suddenly his phone started ringing. He attended the call. Hello, my cute boy, said Tiang. Listen this voice. He chuckled. Taehyung, I told you I don't want to come. But you, said Yoongi chuckled. Yoongi, well, I think I also sent this with you. Where is he? Tiang, he stand up with me, said Jimin shocked and looked at him. Yoongi, okay, now study hard and complete your study. Tiang, okay, Hyung. Now he cut the call. Jimin, what he's saying? Hurriedly asked. Tiang asking about his said Jimin looking down. You know, Tiang loved to tease him. Tiang looked at his university he took and deep and entered. He stopped. Jimin, Jimin, I feel something. Jimin looked at him. Jimin, are you okay? Said Taehyung, yes. Start walking. In 5 years, Tae is totally changed. He is very weak, but his nature same. This is the fifth scene. Taehyung and Jimin entered the classroom. They entered their department. Taehyung choose subject which one Jungkook favorite. But it's been 5 years Jungkook didn't attend Taehyung calls. But Taehyung who always every night call him. Yoongi want Taehyung complete his studied in London University. That's why both are here. Guys, senior students come. Everyone look at both. What's your name? Point to Jimin. But he didn't give him answer, so Jimin said, Jimin, he is Chan Taehyung and I am Park Jimin, new transfer student. Said, and yours? My name is Roy Smith. Jimin just nodded. Well, you are very beautiful, said Jimin. Oops, I'm sorry, but I am. Said and chuckled Roy. Oh, so sorry. No need, but hope we all become good friends. Of course, right, guys? Yes, but there also has some students who don't like. Well, Jimin sit beside Tiang, who still lost in his thoughts. Jimin, hello, loudly. Tiang come to reality. Tiang, yes. Look at him and said. Jimin nodded as nothing. Well, hello, my name is Tyler. She said, Tiang, look at her and nodded. Tyler, can I sit here? Point to besides Tiang. Tiang, yeah, you can. Sit. She sit down. Tyler, you both are friends. Us, Jimin, yes, childhood friends. She smiled. Well, this good. Everyone sit down. Professor coming. He loudly said. Well, that young didn't interest in anything. Dialer, you know, he is our university most handsome and successful professor, said Jimin nodded. Young don't know why, but his eyes on the door. And next moment he feels his place of life entering the classroom. Hold coffee mug in his hand. Everyone stand up and greet him. But Tiang still sat up like he's still shocked. Jimin also can't believe. Jungkook sit down class. Jungkook stand up in front of the board. He's busy to checking some papers. That's why I didn't look at someone. But the Roy said, Roy stand up. Hello sir. He stand up. Con. He stand up. Jungkook nodded. Roy said today two new students come in our class. He said, Jungkook, so please you both introduce yourself. This time Jungkook busy to finding the papers. Jimin about to stand up, but Ting hold his hand and stand up. Ting, I am Jan Tiang. My favorite subject is chemistry. Said Jungkook hands stop for a moment. he didn't look up. Taehyung shocked Jungkook. Next, loudly, Jimin, I am Park Jimin, sir. Jungkook nodded. Jungkook, Roy, give both previous notes. I don't like to repeat my lectures. Said Roy, sure, sir, as you want. Jungkook nodded. Jungkook, so class today topic is very important. Look at everyone and said, everyone nodded, but Taehyung eyes on Jungkook. He can't He can't believe Jimin changed a lot. He's very handsome and pure. Think and tearily smiled, but Jungkook didn't look at him once time. But the next text will be start. Taehyung in mind. My Jungkook. My Jungkook is that much handsome and successful. I am so happy. I told you that my Jungkook is very talented person. Think and looking down. Jungkook feels someone look at him. He also know the name of this person. He complete his lecture. Jungkook, any question? Everyone nodded as no. Jungkook sit on the chair and start to using the phone. Taehyung pick his phone. He messaged to Jungkook. Well, he messaged to Jungkook when he called him. Jungkook phone start to ringing. He cut the call. Taehyung again call him, but Jimin stop him because he knows Jungkook is changed. Well, time skip. After 10 minutes later, Jungkook go his room. Taehyung hold Jimin hand. Taehyung, you see? Well, you see my Jungkook is here. Immediately Jimin smiled and nodded. Taehyung, I can't believe his eyes filled with tears but still smiling. Jimin, yes, yes, calm down. Taehyung, I'm so happy. Jimin, me also for you. Said, and this is the sixth scene. Whole day spent. Now it's time to go their houses. Jungkook checked his phone and read the message. Taehyung typed, my cookie looking very handsome today. Said, uh, he read small smile appear on his face to read it, but he again became serious. Door knocked. Jungkook come in. They entered the office. Jungkook looked at him and hurriedly looked other side. Taehyung, cookie. Hurriedly, but Jungkook stopped him. Jungkook, Mr. Kim Taehyung, I think you forget I am your professor. So stay here. 10 minutes रहेगा. Stay in your. Look at him and said, Taehyung shocked. Uh, Taehyung, Jungkook, I am your everything that day when I go out of your house. Said isn't impossible. Jungkook didn't give him answer. You are not happy to see me here? Asked question, but Jungkook again didn't give him answer. Taehyung start clapping. Jungkook look at him, his hand. Taehyung, what a great last 5 years, whole night you wait your cookie. You cry for him every day. You call him every day. You message him. Even your surname Ines, but he is saying he forget everything. Wow, Taehyung, what a great time. Tearily clapping. Jungkook shocked. Taehyung, you don't know how much Mr. Jungkook, I wait you from last 5 years, but I forget I am not important that much for you. You can't forget that you can't forget that day, but you can forget me. Sit and look at him. Jungkook didn't give him answer. Taehyung, first I pray I want to see you once time. Want to talk with you once time. But now I think hope we didn't meet. Hope I didn't come here. At least I have reason for living. Sit and look at him. Jungkook just shocked and listened to him. Behind Jungkook shock, he don't think Ting react like this. But it's enough. Ting see many things in his life. But now it's enough. 5 years he cry. But when? Well, this is the. I told you this is the second last scene. After 1 week. It's been 1 week. Taeyang didn't attend Jungkook class. He didn't go in front of him. He always stays silent and angry. He is in library when Jungkook entered. Miss Han called Jungkook, but Jungkook eyes on Taeyang, who was busy to reading the book. Miss Han, okay, Mr. Jin, I am going. Jungkook just nodded. Said whole library empty. After some hours later, Tiang see time and shocked. He lost in book and never see time once time. He stand up and about to go, but he see someone lock the door. He start to knocking like someone is outside and open the door. Tiang, anywhere here? Loudly. He looked at whole library and get scared because there is no one who helped him. His hands start. He feel like now he will. He again start to knocking, but he listens someone laughing voice. Tiang he, please help me. Loudly said outside Venus said why? Spend whole here said please listen to me. Don't do this with me. Loudly said but he see they gone. Like no, not here. Tiang shocked. He started to calling Jimin, but because of signals issue he can't. He feel like he is, but he listens someone footstepping voice. He get more scared. Tiang who's there loudly asked Jungkook. Said after 1 week later he listened Jungkook voice. He feels his peers didn't look at him, but now he relaxed. Finally, someone here, not someone, Jungkook here. Jungkook, what happened? Tiang, some students locked door. Jungkook nodded. Jungkook, oh. Said, Tiang, what happened? Taehyung, Jungkook, I forget my phone in office. Said Tiang, also shocked. Jungkook, tell me time. Tiang, 8:58 said Jungkook. Oh no, said Tiang want to ask him what happened and he didn't. Jungkook started to finding something and finally he found the candle. Tiang, what is this? Jungkook, candle. I also know, but why are you finding him? Uh, there are many lights, but you still finding the lights? Hmm? Candles asked to him Jungkook because 1, 2, and 3 said all library all lights get off. Tiang gets scared a lot when Jungkook on the candle. Tiang see him and hurriedly hold his arm because he's a lot and Jungkook know that's why he find candle on time. Jungkook calm down, said he wished candle on the desk and sit on the chair. Jungkook sit down, look at him and said, Tiang, I have to. Jungkook, yeah, I know. Sit. Tiang, look at him. Tiang, it's been 5 years. Still, you know? Jungkook, I think you don't want to sit. Change the topic. But he hurriedly nodded and sit on the chair. But Jungkook see he feeling scared, so he attached his chair to him. Chair. Uh, Jungkook, Taeyang shocked and look at him. Who already look at him and he's looking down. Sometime later he's shocked, but when he turned his side, he see Taeyang rest his head. Jing, please don't. I want peace for some time. I'm tired. When tear come out in his eyes and said, Jungkook feel like he's stopped. Uh, 5 minutes. He think he only him, but he is wrong. Think him more than him. Think he didn't move. Don't know when Jungkook Taehyung fell in sleep. Jungkook didn't move. He held his hand Jungkook in mine. I am sorry. Think and he was now he rests his head on and closed his eyes, but still hold Taehyung hand. Both are in same position. Listen, next day, Veena and some teachers entered the library, but they shocked to see Jungkook and Taehyung both are in same hold their hands and sleep. Mrs. Han, Mr. Jen, she slowly said. Jungkook opened his eyes. She about to speak, but Jungkook stopped her. Jungkook, they wake up softly. Well, Jimin see both and smile. Taeyang opened his eyes. He sees Jungkook and hurriedly stand up. But when he see whole class, he shocked. I told you, Roy, he's not, but you did it. Roy, stop it, Rina. Yes, said Rina. I can't believe you about to say something, but Jungkook stopped everyone. Shukura. He hurriedly said, Jungkook, stop it. Said everyone shocked. Principal, Mr. Jungkook, can you give the explanation? Jungkook, sir, what is my surname? Principal shocked. Right, sir, your name is Jungkook. Uh, Jungkook, right. I think looking down, trying to control the tears. Jungkook, right. And what is the surname of Taeyang? Loudly. Taeyang shocked and look at Jung. Taeyang and Jimin. Yeah, him likha Jimin. Jungkook, exactly. Mrs. Han, oh, so you both are, said. They look at Jungkook, who nodded. Rina, huh, sir, you are? Avidly said. Jungkook just nodded. Now please take a side, hold the hand and go out of the library. Well, this is the last scene. Time skip after 4 days later. Tiang, Jimin, what are you doing? Jimin smiled. Jimin, stop talking and just come with me. Hurriedly said. Tiang, his full. Tiang, I'm going to it. But Jimin didn't give him answer. And shocked, Jungkook stand up in front of him. Wear fully black man suit with white, looking very handsome. He held bouquet in his hand and take close to him. He kneeled down. Jungkook, this is for you. Eyes filled with you and said, Tiang, hold it. Jungkook, finally the moment come. Finally we're going to become. I just want to tell you, Tiang, you really, I know you how I spent 5 years. If you cry, I also didn't sleep whole night. If you message me, I read our previous. I just think, please forget everything, please. I can't. You said, he smiled, but I have some conditions. Tell me, do you accept? Well, this is the last text. Okay. Uh, Jungkook look at him. Every morning you give me juice. Jungkook smile, accept. Always me, more than anything. Sit eyes filled with tears. Jung always stay with me. Jungkook smiled and nodded. Not Jungkook. This is the end. Finally, the time come after many years later. The end. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Always stay happy and stay silent. And then, sarangyo.